gonna be Zivy first up with the stun immediately reflected by Forkbeard. Super unfortunate, but Zivy trying to go for big void eruption. There's gonna be a bunch of horror bolts out. Forkbeard trying to see if he can go for a trinket, but another bolt reaches him yet again. Storm bolt getting sent in, but a lot of his healing is getting denied, as well as a good old slow from the Siphon. Void Torrent does go for their leap. Interrupt, a little bit too far of a leap, but just close enough in order to get himself quick pummel, right? I guess when you pummel, like what? Do you punch him like do you punch a caster in the gut? Do you pummel him in the gut just to like knock the spell out of their hands? Just a quick pummel, just one bias. Slapping that Void Torrent out of the hands of Zivy. Trying to go for sanities, but Forkbeard recovered a ton of health. Look at this man looking like a wizard right now. What is happening? Does go for the Dark Iron Racial, maybe a little bit too early. Got himself full dots. Removed is going to be reflect, but Zivy not going to be able to get himself full insanity flay at this point. Trying to go for a couple of blasts, but Forkbeard looking very, very, very survivable right now. I love your Mog, man. Actually looking like a wizard. Where's the Zivy? Who's a better caster? Zivy, the Master of Shadows, or Forkbeard, the Master of the Cade? Mind Blast is ready. Mind Games to follow. Could be kind of big. Zivy, if you got us some DP, if you could juke out a kick out of Forkbeard, could be big. Void Torrent actually getting quite a bit of value. Forkbeard, there goes the big heal for Fork. With a parry, Fiora to Zivy, Warbreaker right after, maybe in a bad spot. It's going to be Execute City. If you get interrupted right now, it could be really bad. I think it's over. Hold on a second. Flash heal. 2, 3. Float. Root. You still, how are you alive? How are you alive? Forkbeard trinkets out of the root just to see if you can take it down. Does he have himself a trinket or a kick? Try to go for a kick. That's going to be eruptions back to back. I don't know if Zivy makes it out of this one alive though. Maybe you do. Maybe you don't. Try to see if you can get some damage onto Fork. With a Void Torrent stun, I don't think you can do anything. Yeah, blind bleeds to follow. Does get himself the Aegis right after. Forkbeard making sure to recharge back to Zivy in that execute range yet again. Zivy just needs a little bit more damage at a Fork. Trying to go for a heal. Interrupt on a Holy. Could be opportunity for Shadow, but I think it's just an execute. The bleeds do take it down. Well done for Fork. Well done, well done. Who's up next? Is it going to be Trix? No. It is going to be my man Atho trying to give Forkbeard at least a bit of an honor duel. The faster you get in there, Atho, the lower the dampen is going to be. So you may want to hurry up as best as you can, though. If anything, I think it does look like Grifka may be going last, so Atho could maybe figure out like a way to separate his cooldown. So he kind of uses like, let's say, bubble here, blessing a spell ward in there, another bubble here, and then save a blessing protection for the rogue. Maybe you could find a way to like tally him up. So you have someone available for every competitor. Big damage to the Fork. The man's got no defenses anymore. He doesn't have the Spore Cloak. Parry wouldn't do anything against the holy damage. Trying to see if he can give himself at least a little bit of DR, but Atho is going to ramp up all this damage. And if he can take this momentum onto Morph right now, that'd be huge. Morph in the Viz. I don't even know if he wants to come out in the open though. Breath of the Bad Paladin right after. Atho will not be able to get out of this one. Try to go for a big hit at the very, very, very end though. If he can take this momentum and carry it on, nah, that's unfortunate. But May actually is going to use Bubble immediately for Morph. He does himself quite a bit of damage. Or no, he actually never... Did he complete it? No, he does have damage. Wait, where's the buff for the Arcane Surge? Do not run the buff? Or is it... Or no, it's there. It's just very, very faint. A lot more faint than I remember. Like a blue little aura that mages get. It looked like he didn't have it for a good moment. I thought like, are you not running... Like the buff for it, it's going to be an Ice Block right after. Athaman at least able to force out an immunity out of the guy. More for the bit of the altered time. Athaman trying to keep the pressure rolling onto the mage. Does he have the damage he needs though? He's got himself hammers thrown in. It's going to be Ring of Frost. Interrupts it immediately. No Ice Block at the ready for Morph. I think it's just going to be over. Yeah, that's rough. After that Ice Block, he kind of just he just lost a lot of that momentum afterwards. It's going to be a full Wings out of Nina. Immediate blind out of Athaman. Breaking out of that stun. Just going to take the Nina's wings. Not Crusade wings, so not the scariest wings. But it's going to treat him with the respect necessary. Blessing. Oh no, Shield of Vengeance is up for Nina. I was going to say Blessing Protection, but no. Shield of Vengeance, just Shield. Nina still has a lot of pressure ready for Atha, but he's just trying to avoid Nina entirely. Can she catch up at all though? She maybe has a stun. Maybe anything, wings it down for a good bit, so Atha's gonna be fine. Got himself the Crusade Wings, so this is where Nina may be on the back foot, unless they can just out-heal Atham, and last time it seemed to have worked out pretty well. They were able to just outlive him with immunities. Blessing of Protection with the stun to follow. Atha does not have an out for this one. Got himself a Spore Cloak. Will need to be looking at defensive Shield of Vengeance right after. Can at least do a lot of holy damage through the Blessing of Protection. Blessing of Protection falls off finally. Full damage ready for Atha. Shield of Vengeance and Shield is available. He's going to throw in a couple of hammers back to back into Dina, trying to see if he can end it as soon as possible before dampening gets super high. Immediate stun by Tricks onto Atha, but he got him some Blessing of Spell Warden, not a Blessing of Protection. A lot of these pets do physical damage. You're not stopping a lot of this damage. Got himself Battle Masters. The man is not in a great spot. Atha, you may just want to land aside, run away from these pets, run away from Tricks. Oh no, he's so low. Blessing of Protection might have actually been better. These pets do so much physical damage. You might just die. Hold on a second. Oh no. As soon as Battle Masters fell off, all that health gone. That is rough, man. That is rough. Vlad is going to be up next, trying to see if he can have himself a proper go versus Trick. Vlad, I don't think you ever got to play it all so far, did you? Immediate board for Tricks though. Vlad trying to see if he can back up out of there for just a moment. Got himself full Crusade Wings at the ready, but it's going to be Mortal Call, sending him out, letting the pets, just like with Atha, let the pets tear up these Paladins little by little, trying to heal. But unless you're playing for the flash heal where you can actually cast it, not the instant cast version, you can't just sustain yourself. You can only use it every 6 seconds. You have to get in like a battle paladin. A little bit of damage, a little bit of healing, do a little bit of everything. But the man is kind of low. Bubble out. This is where Tricks, if you just live some way, somehow, looking for a port, does get himself a port before he gets himself locked down by yet another Hammer of Justice. If you can avoid the guy's stun around the corner, well done. Swing it by the guy. Maybe a Mortal Call at the ready. I don't even know if he can track Mortal Call. Dark Pact is at the ready row. Quite a lot of damage to the Vlad. He doesn't have much to really work with blind unless the man get himself Spell Warden or Bop. Which one do you use in this situation? Because you can Bop and reduce a lot of the physical pet damage, but like Demon Bolts and the Tyrant are still gonna slam right through you. Or you Spell Warden, and then you don't take damage from the Demon Bolts or the Tyrant, but the rest of the pets are still gonna chew right through you. This is a lose-lose situation. There goes the Tyrant. He decided he's just gonna go for Lay on Hands instead. He doesn't want to go for choosing immunity. Just gonna give himself a little bit extra health and hope that it'll be enough. Trick's trying to see if he can get himself a cast without getting interrupted. Hand of Gul'dan's coming in. Dreadstalker's Tyrant is out in the open. Maybe gets one good cast onto Vlad, but looks like Vlad does go down. Just crushed by the army of the demons. Well done for Tricks though. Taking out 2 Paladins in a row, with Kiosk gonna be up next. The earliest any pets at Kiosko, the better that's going to be. Kiosko does have an advantage the way he does have a pet of his own. He could even use the pet Taunt to control a lot of the pets by Tricks. That or just go in and just nuke Tricks, take him out of the game entirely. With a flank and strike, couple of kill shots, couple of grenades, that's it. Apparently that's all it takes. You don't even need the whole like taunter thing. You just need to get in there and do the most amount of damage in the world. The most unholy amount of damage ever. Grifka swinging by, blind to Kiosko, just short, cheap shot right after him. Does go for a little bit of health. May not be enough. The Spore Cloak. That's a lot of defense is gonna use. At least you got yourself a little bit extra, like a hunter version of Rallying Cry while you're low on health. At least you have that. Trinket immediately out of Grifka does force out a turtle out of Kioska. Grifka's still just staying in the aggressive 46% dampening. Tried to deny Kioska any kind of resets whatsoever. Camo. Got himself a clean camo. I'm surprised your pet rushed out of there so fast. Oh, that's so good. How does a hunter's marker Grifka? He doesn't have a Cloak of Shadows. Wait, actually, he doesn't have a Trinket either. Wait, Kiosko. He doesn't have a Trinket. He doesn't have a Cloak. He has a Vanish. He has Evasion. Breathing Trap. Somehow breaks it. Got into Kiosko. Doesn't have a Trinket for this one. Oh, I think it's over, right? Oh, no. Oh, Grifka. That is a rough one. Bashed by Druidi onto Grifka. With the disarm right after. Maybe a Cloak of Shadows for Grifka? No, just gonna sit it. Just gonna take the damage. Druidi trying to ramp up a little bit. Kidney shot right after. Does not go for Oh, I was gonna say Innervate. No, Incarnation just yet. Heals, but at 59% dampening, it's barely doing anything. Spore Cloak appeared for half a second, and it's gone. Heart of the Wild to maybe keep yourself alive. You're trying to knock the rogue back, maybe clone? No, just vanish. Shadow Strikes right after it. Yeah, unless you went in for like some big damage, I think it's just over. Disarm, Cloak, Trinket. Oh, it's over. That is a rough one. That is a rough one. Atha does pick up 3 though. Well done. Well done.